The Poor Beginning. In a crowded small town, there lived a boy named Rahim. His family was so poor that he owned only one pair of torn shoes. Every time he walked, the sharp stones on the road hurt his feet, but he never complained. Deep inside, he carried a dream: to achieve something great, to break free from the chains of poverty.
Every morning, Rahim worked at a tea stall, carrying heavy trays and washing cups. After long hours of work, he would go to a small government school. Many days he had no food in his stomach, but he still sat in the last bench, listening with shining eyes. His broken shoes made others laugh at him, but he walked with pride.
His classmates mocked him, calling him the boy with broken shoes. But Rahim never fought back. He only smiled and whispered to himself, "One day these shoes will take me far." Rahim studied hard for his first exam, but he failed. Everyone said, "He's not meant for studies. He should just work in the tea stall." That night, Rahim cried under a streetlight, looking at his broken shoes. But then he wiped his tears and said, "This is just the beginning. I will not stop." A kind-hearted teacher named Mr. Kareem noticed Rahim's dedication. He began giving him extra lessons after school. Rahim walked miles in his broken shoes to attend those lessons. With every step, his determination grew stronger. Months later, Rahim passed his exam. It wasn't the highest score, but it was enough to prove that he could succeed. Holding the paper in his hand, he whispered to his shoes, "You carried me through." Rahim dreamed of studying in college. But how could he? He had no money, no proper clothes, no books. Still, he decided to work harder. He cleaned tables at night, sold newspapers in the morning, and studied whenever he found time. One winter night, Rahim's shoes finally tore apart completely. He stood barefoot in the cold, staring at them. For a moment, he felt like giving up. But then he thought, "Shoes can break, but my heart will not." With bare feet, he continued walking on the cold road to class. Seeing his struggle, a kind stranger donated him a new pair of shoes. To Rahim, they were not just shoes, they were wings of hope. With them, he walked into a new chapter of life, ready to face even bigger challenges. Years of sacrifice paid off. Rahim got admission into a well-known college. For the first time in his life, people no longer laughed at him. They respected his courage. His broken shoes were gone, but the memories of struggle stayed with him. Through endless effort, Rahim completed his studies and became an engineer. The boy who once served tea was now designing buildings. He bought his mother a small house, the first time she ever had a home of her own. Rahim returned to his old town, wearing polished shoes, but he carried his old broken pair in his bag. He stood in front of the tea stall where he once worked. Tears filled his eyes, but his lips smiled. Rahim started helping poor children in the town, giving them books, clothes, and, most importantly, hope. He told them, "Your condition today does not decide your future. Your courage does." He placed his old broken shoes in the classroom as a symbol. Every child who saw them learned a lesson. If a boy with broken shoes can rise, then so can we. Rahim's story spread far beyond his town. People spoke about the boy who walked barefoot but carried dreams larger than life. And whenever anyone doubted themselves, they remembered his words. "Shoes may break, but a strong heart will never give up."